So what is the difference between being a UGC creator as opposed to an influencer? Let's talk about it really quick. So when you're a UGC creator, you do not have to worry about followers. You don't have to post 20 times a day hoping to grow your following and then eventually once your following gets really large, land brand deals. Now, the reason you don't have to worry about followers and you can literally get started and land brand deals almost like right away, depending on how much work obviously you put into it, how many companies you pitch to and everything, is because you're not posting the content to your own account unless you want to. The brand is simply hiring you to create content for them so that they can use that content on their own social media account or run as social media ads. So for instance, this last week, I filmed 3 Instagram reels for a clothing like fashion company. So they hired me to create like 10 to 13 second reels, right? And I recorded them on my phone, I edited them on my phone, I sent them to the brand via a Google Drive, and now they're posting those 3 videos on their Instagram account. I'm probably not going to post it to my own account unless I want to show like an organic example, but I never have to post it to my own account. The brand is not relying on me to post it and my followers to like reach their goals, whether that's like creating, a community on social media or, getting more sales for their products. I don't ever have to post it. So that is the biggest difference with influencer and UGC creator. I got started as a UGC creator and landed my first brand deal with less than 300 followers. That would not happen. I wouldn't have landed my first brand deal if I was trying to be an influencer with less than 300 followers. Whereas now the difference with influencers, you're typically going to land a brand deal based on the number of followers you have and your engagement rate. Brands are hiring you because you have built up this following, and there's nothing wrong with being an influencer. I think it's fantastic. I have so many friends that are influencers, totally crushing it. It's amazing. Maybe I'll be an influencer one day. I'm not sure. But having a brand hire you because of the number of followers you have and your engagement rate, how often people comment, like your posts, everything. Really, they're just relying on that community that you've built on social media to reach their goals, which is typically to sell more of their products. So those are really the biggest difference and the most simple way I can possibly explain it, because so many people ask me, so are you an influencer? Or they'll comment on one of my videos saying, hey, okay, awesome, I want to do UGC, but I'm almost to 5,000 followers. You don't need to wait until you have X amount of followers in order to start UGC and start working with brands, some of your favorite brands, and making content and getting paid for it. So just know that going forward, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If you want to get started with UGC and this finally makes sense and there's a light bulb going off, I have a free UGC checklist in my Stan store, just linked in my bio. You're able to grab. I have so much information in there, including step-by-step how to get started with UGC, as well as an Instagram DM script template that you can use when you go and you start pitching to brands, and a 15-minute video lesson going over how I communicate with brands via email, which is insanely important if you want to be a UGC creator. So go grab it and leave your questions in the comments.